Personally, it was nice for me to see Aqualad finally meet with some success. Our heroes, however, have a long way to go in order to thwart all the myriad maze of plots that is Curly's machinations. So right now it's Red Tomato's turn. Finally, I don't think he appeared at all last video. I'm excited to see what he has to offer us today. Big news for Red Tomato this turn. He got to use his boat. So here's what he did. He was at the Plains of Rohan. He used a sun card to get to Emonhen, and then he used another sun card, although this is a forest, which would normally cost 2 to get there if he wasn't using a forest card, which he wasn't. Since it's on a river, he got to use his boat, and he went to Lothlorien. Other than that, he rested. And our Curly had a big turn. First thing is, he got a very beneficial event for him. It gave him sort of what might be called a mini plot down here. Basically, this allows his red marker to move an extra step. Seems like he likes the red markers too, because he keeps putting down plots for them. He just put down a new one. We found out why he was building up near Mount Grunbad, because he has a plot there now, which also moves the red marker 2 spaces. So other than that, what happened? He placed some influence, yada yada. He also put an evil fog on Scoots right here. If you recall last turn, she had just she's hopeless, so she can only move 3 spaces. She had just enough to get to this plot marker, and she has the favor to defeat it. He moved her back a space, so she no longer will be able to do that next turn. Another thing he did was he moved the Nazgul up here, so they now have a pretty good chance of overtaking her. Furthermore, he moved a monster over to here, or he placed a monster here and moved a monster there. So the way has just gotten much more difficult for Scoots. Not a lot blocking the gentleman though, other than peril. So we'll see what happens on their turn. Let's go ahead and roll for their turn order. Okay, we're gonna go with Aqualad, Mooney's Aqualad first, and then Red Tomato, and then finally Scoots. I guess I didn't need to roll that. So what happened? Maybe if you look carefully at this shot, you can see what happened. I'll get closer. Red Tomato gave Mooney's Aqualad a boat. So what could have possibly possessed Red Tomato to give the boat away free and clear to Mooney's Aqualad? What could Mooney's Aqualad have said? Well, it's not so much what he said. I mean, he did point out a few things, but it was more about what's going on the board. The two both feel like they need to get northward as quickly as possible, especially since Scoot seems to be stymied for the time being. And they both have different routes they want to take. Mooney's Aqualad wants to go straight north to get up there as soon as possible, itching for another battle against a minion, although that didn't work too well for him. And before, he's thinking maybe with what he's learned, he can do better this time. Barivor, Red Tomato's character, would like Barivor to go more of a northeastern direction, pick up some favor along the way, and then, you know, they figure they'll work something out, but they want to get up there. That's the thing. One has a horse, one has a boat. They figure they can both get up there quickly. They'll worry about points at the end of the game, after the game. No sooner had Mooney's Aqualad left Lothlorien going north to the Gladden Fields when an unexpected betrayal occurred, causing him to allow Curly to draw a couple cards. Blop and blop. And the two gentlemen both basically just travel to these two locations on their turn. They both got lucky and didn't get hit with any more peril other than what I mentioned already for Aqualad. And Barivor got some favor. Now it's Scoot's turn. So Scoots went ahead and got rid of her corruption. She's down to 2 favor now. Remember, she had a huge pile earlier. She figured it was worth it because with the extra mobility she can afford to go up and get this favor up here, which will give her the 4 she needs to get rid of this plot if nothing else happens. Something else has happened. Mr. Curly sent this agent to attack her with a card. I don't know where I put the card, but so she's got to battle him. And then, you know, her chosen route, I guess it kind of depends on what happens, but she's either got peril or fighting. If she wants to get the favor, which makes sense, she would go the fighting route. So she might have to fight twice just to get forward. And remember, she has these Nazgul on her tail, so she doesn't have time to just wait. She may have to abort. We'll see. After taking a little bit of damage, she beat the agent. She even avoided its ability to corrupt her, which is good because she does not want to be corrupted right now. She went up to this tile here. This is a feature some of you who don't know the game might not know. Not all of the monster tiles actually have monsters on them, so this was just a fake. It was a rumor. And Scoot ends the turn getting all the favor she needs. However, she doesn't have enough movement to seal the deal by getting to the woodland realm. So hopefully she can get there next turn. But right now, it's back to Curly. Alright, so Curly has finished his turn. A lot of stuff has happened here. It's kind of scary. So, first some of the... Let's see. Oh, an event happened that moved the event marker from here to Gap of Rohan. It does the same thing, though. It moves this red marker 1 space. Along with that, he got rid of the plot card that was in the first spot. It was a starting plot that only moved the black marker 1 space. It's no surprise he would want to do that because, you know, we're getting further in the game. He's able to play stronger plots that move the pieces further. He's going to want to do that. It's going to be worth his while to do so. Other things he did, he played a real... Oh, this is horrible and scary. He played a card that resurrected the Black Serpent, Lord of Herod, and he resurrected it right where Scoots was. And so she's going to have to battle with that next turn, which is rather frightening for her. If you recall, at the beginning of the game, that was the monster she triumphed against. So that's kind of haunting. Other than that, he moved the Nazgul up further along. He put a monster down here. He's really kind of focusing his efforts on Scoots, it looks like, leaving things wide open for Red Tomato's Barivore over here. However, Red Tomato doesn't have a lot of favor. He can get favor in Ruins of Angmar, I believe, by beating his quest. Let's see. Yep, he gets some favor there. So, he's... I don't know, I think he's putting maybe too much faith into Gothmog of Gorgoroth, Lieutenant of Sauron, to protect that plot there. Oh, speaking of plots, I forgot. Alright, so he removed the plot from Isengard, but he also plopped down two more influence there, which seems like an odd move unless he's planning on putting another plot there. I don't know why he would want to put more in Isengard, and he also didn't move the mouth. So we'll see what he's planning. Turn order this turn is straight down the line. Red Tomato, Scoots. So my son woke up, so we're going to have to be done for the day. Just in case you're feeling like that's too stressful of a cliffhanger with Scoots about to take on the serpent on a horse, I thought I'd let you know that she has a little bit of something educated up her sleeve. Let's just say she learned her lesson from the last time she got ambushed, and she has a little surprise for Curly in store next time. I'm excited to see if it works. All right, bye.